Hi all, on to week 7 now. Everything's settled down nicely, going really well. I thought today I'd run through the detailed setup of my homemade sump. It's a bargain price. Obviously, before I start, I will tell you that there's a fair bit of live rock in there that does help with the biological filtration, as you can see. But moving on, start with the overflow box. Obviously saved me drilling. Now the overflow box cost me £43 on eBay. Works a treat. The filter wall you can see in that side, that's just to stop the noise, and it does hit perfectly well. Also, otherwise it sounds like a load of water going down the plug hole. Right, that runs down through the pipe. You can see there. That pipe cost me about £10 from a local aquatic shop. Right, moving on to the sump itself. Right, as I said before, it's in 3 storage boxes. These storage boxes were on sale. They're 80 litre storage boxes. They were £3 each from Wilko's. Right, the pipe, as you can see, running through there. As I said, that costs about £10 from a local aquatic shop. Into that bucket, just a standard little bucket bin which I cleaned out really well, and that was £5. That's running through the first stage, which is just filter wool. That would, yeah, again £10 off eBay. My sump, which I recently purchased, which is working really well for me, as you can see. Lots of horrible dirty water there. That, again off eBay, was £43. Not any particular name, but works well for me. Also in there, not that you can see too well, but there's my digital heater. That was £33. Again off eBay. It's a digital reading and it gives me everything I want. Now you can't see it, but the return pump, that's a 2000 litre an hour return pump, which obviously was ideal with the overflow box being 2000 litres an hour. And then there's just the pipe that runs up back into the tank, which I can show you right just there. That, with the elbows, that was about another £10. Now, instead of using live rock, I was going to use live rock, but then I seen and heard about this stuff called alpha grog. It's basically a ceramic biological filter media. More or less will turn live in time. So far so good. Presume it needs to mature a little bit before it reaches its full potential. That was bought from a local shop. That was like £25 for quite a large bag, which has filled the sump up nicely. And then it's just, like I say, the return pump, that was off eBay, that was £20. And that's pretty much it. All in all, oh, I'll just tell you about the light, just a little LED light, just to try and encourage a bit of algae growth really. That was just £5 off AliExpress. And it's worked out well. Sort of like making a grand total for my homemade sump of £195. which I think is pretty good. My nitrates, truth is, they have creeped up a little bit over the 7 weeks, but still very low, still under 0.5, 0.05, well under, but not quite 0.02. My phosphates are still 0, but between some of the filter wall you're seeing in the bucket of the sump, I just put rower phos in, and anyone that's used it will know just how good that is. If anybody has any questions about my sump and why I've done it the way I have, which is basically to save money, just ask. I'll gladly answer any questions you might have. As you can see, all my fish are doing just fine. And there we have it. Week 7, and all is well. See you next time. Bye.